Hi guys, got an original Game Boy here. It's not in bad condition, working fine. The only real issue it has is it's super yellow and the battery compartment could do with a clean up. These are fairly simple to get into. You will need a tri-wing screwdriver is the only thing though. They are really cheap though, you can pick them up anywhere. 6 screws. 6 screws is what keeps this. They were in surprisingly tight. You see the battery compartment, this is a bit crusty, so I will use a bit of lemon juice on that. This comes apart real easy now, you have to be careful. You've got your ribbon here, it just pulls out, but just don't go pulling the two halves apart. Real hard. From here, it's pretty much all held in with Phillips screws. So basically on this side you have all the screws with the circles around them. So that then is this side ready to come. Give it a little pry up. There is that side of the Game Boy. Your buttons. This side you have your little daughter board. Ooh, better not forget to retrobrite that, or it'll look weird. To remove these contacts, there's just 2 little tabs down here. And then they'll just push through. Bit of lemon juice and then isopropyl, they'll come back lovely. Same with this one. Push in the little tab, and out it comes. Right, the next step, which I'm going to not show on camera, is I'm just going to clean these up with a bit of soapy water. It's important to do that before you do the Retrobrite, or you will end up with all like streaks and marks where it doesn't take. Okay guys, this has all been washed, it's now dry. For the next stage, I like to use this. It's a, what is it? It's a peroxide creme activator, 12%. and I just like to use a brush, and I go fairly liberal with it. Now something like a Game Boy, it's an odd shape, you probably have to put it on and move it around, because to try and get all the places. So I mean, this could take a while with a Game Boy, of moving it around, making sure you get the UV light onto every bit of it, but it should be nice when it's done. Also, you might have to come back and reapply this at some stage. It's proper colour, which are not going to do any harm. The battery cover's not in too bad a nick, but same thing while we're here. I need a little cover. Now what I like to do, I should have opened these first. Some people reckon this stops gases and stuff escaping. I don't know if it does or doesn't, but what it does make it do is easier to move when you're moving things so it faces the light. It makes it easier. We knocked a bit off the bottom. I'll come back to that. At least you can pick it up and move it without your whole hand getting destroyed in the cream again. I'm almost certainly going to have to come back to get the ends of this. Right, what you do next very much depends on where in the world you are. If you're somewhere sunny, put it out in the sun. That works the quickest, it's the fastest. I wish I had some sun. I'm in Ireland, so I could be waiting a year for sun. What I'm going to do, I'll show you now in a sec. Right, so this is my solution. A box lined with tin foil. I have a UV light that just goes on the top. And this could take 2 or 3 days. I probably will have to, you know, leave it alone, but come back every now and again and just turn the Game Boy around just to try and make sure all angles are being got. If you've got sun, the sun will do this easily in a day. If you've got good strong sun, that in Ireland could be next July before I see good sun, but it does work, it just takes longer. The other thing, it would probably be quicker if I had a stronger UV light. That just happens to be the one I have, and it works. I just leave it alone. It's not like I have to, you know, constantly monitor it. Okay, so we'll check back in a few days and see how this is going. These are how these are looking after a day. Coming along, still a bit yellow. It's just because my light's not great. They'd be gone if they were out in the sun. See how they look tomorrow. If they're not look great, I will put more peroxide on them and leave them for longer. Okay guys, here they are 24 hours later, so 2 days. come along fairly well. You kind of the bottom there where it was. I've decided to do, I'm going to cover them again in the peroxide, and it's the weekend, so I'm going to leave them for the weekend. See here. Then I'm almost certainly going to have to re-angle them to do the bottom, but look, they should come out fairly well. It's hard to see in the camera, but it is slightly yellow. I mean, it is much better than it was. I didn't want to go too mad with the hydrogen peroxide the first time, because I find if you do that, that's thick in some places and others, you can kind of end up with streaks, like if it's really thick. This time, because it's started to go fairly well, I'm not as concerned with that, so I'm quite happy to throw it on, lots of it. This front is coming up really well. I think you're getting. Really happy with how the front is coming along. I think even if it was left just the way it is right now, it's so much better than it was. Right, so I'm going to pop these back into the box. Leave them there for about 2 days now. I won't touch them over the weekend. I cannot stress enough, if you've got good sun where you live, put them out in the sun. It's just so much quicker. Okay guys, so I left this for the weekend and I'm very happy with how it's going. I mean, there's not a whole lot there. I think it's pretty close to the way it was originally. Button's not 100%. The only issue I have, like I said, it was going to be the issue, is the bottom and the top are a little bit off. So what I think I'm going to do is stick a bit more on and maybe leave it overnight with the bottom pointing up towards the light on both of them. I'll stick something in. That one's not too bad. I'll do it. The top on this one is not great. It's okay. So I'll leave them overnight with those bits pointing up. Okay guys, here these are done. Pretty happy with them. I mean, they came out really well. Next step is to give them a wash in a bit of soapy water, and then I'll just let them dry off before reassembling the Game Boy. Yeah, these are, see the bottom of this one mightn't be, I don't know. No, not too bad, maybe. Maybe I'm just being picky. I don't know, it looks, the bottom might be ever so slightly not as good as the rest, but I mean, we'll see once it's washed. I'm very happy with how that's turned out. Okay guys, back now, and it's time to reassemble this. I've left it dry, it's good and dry. So just the reverse of taking it apart. I kind of left the screws here in the order they came out, so straightforward enough. When putting this board back in, remember not to forget to put the power button back in. It's easily done. I've done it myself. It's annoying. You realise at the end to take the whole thing apart. This bit just slides down sideways. Connectors, battery connectors slide back through. Power button is sliding correctly. Okay, so that's the back half back together. Or we'll actually slide back in. That click back in. Now, there's the back side of the Gameboy. I have a replacement screen cover to go on this. Oh wait, that's the old one. I have a replacement screen cover, here it is. These are very simple to just stick down. There's a little plastic film in the front which just leave till the end. Helps make sure you don't get fingerprints on it. I cleaned off the old glue with a plastic razor blade when I had it off. If you haven't taken the Gameboy apart, I wouldn't. It's very turns very dusty. All I can see what will end up happening is that you end up with dust getting in and onto the actual screen itself. Nice firm pressure all around. Now just be careful here with dust and stuff. That's just from my mat. Plenty of screws here to go back in. Okay, so there's the back part of, or front part I should say, Gameboy installed. So then we just have to get our ribbon cable back in. Sorry guys, that's actually not that difficult. It's just trying to do it around the camera can be a bit tricky. That's it. So you can see it nice. And then back to the last 6 screws, which are the tri-wing. Okay guys, there we are, that looks great, very happy with it. Really happy how that turned out. Thanks for watching guys.